piano. And I must say, my show.
Almost $300 million.
So the show has come to stay. Mumian na yesu. Na yentiche o man. Na wonso oni nipa.
E da na Ghana for dia. Enye BP dia. Enye NDC dia. Enye obi bia dia.
Pesa kufano. Because what to niamam and affecting all this. Fuel prices now what they buy.
Yeah, I just NDC for car do kwa Ghana card akwaje ndani di kama nasa.
Mene wo ka say ya ka. The no nyanse ya te den say e kina iti pa say kina NDC for wo ba ko fa dari bi wo ti ben kai me na me ka draw.
Mo pese mo share susu a mo ko Facebook na Instagram na YouTube na Twitch ana News TV Anchor FM
Yechia Ghana Football. My show is your show because a Ghana enti and a show that will be my show. That will be asking.
You were here for your major Mokwaba at my show NDC our Jumedi so and Wednesday 30th of November 2022. Watchina December Christmas nana ya beno. The Yankopon say enumere wa makwan na yo and the okay today my show NDC hour yanam Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, na obenya yɛ podcast so Anchor on Anchor FM. Ni nyinaa no yaboa no yɛde asoa ɛyɛ Today Ghana News TV. Omo ɛna dwumadie omo so no mutaban so ɛde ato apɛten wiase afena nyinaa. Sɛ nɛ ɛne de kan wo join show ya. Yesrew page bi platform bi join wo hwɛ free bi no just like or subscribe our channel. Na activate notification button so that by anytime be online be no you'll be the first to be notified. Now when me mix any of our episodes. You're doing the Alfred Koyoli and then when I meet na dwom e de di dwumadi ho chia me. Said the munim no ene dwumadi so sonko. NDC German Chapter Adoma on the 3rd of December memory day be yako Congress Hanover. I hope na yenwene bi ato mu so say yento aba emma omo no mfani NDC German Chapter enim as executives na obumwa na 2024 and so dey see NDC ni so say ye Ghana every nkwaso ye Ghana every chronometer mu ye Ghana every amamu boni mu no omotimi edi enim edi akosa asa no ne your positions 4 comrades amoto mo so de pese to mo so aba ye be mo kwan amama kire oboni so ade hunu di nti a mo pese ye to aba mo na omudi NDC German Chapter nim emfie 9 eda ye nim enu nti ene na ye hia answer na me introduce me comrades no quick commercial break me ba ma be introduce me guest and me comrades that e dwumadi no ahihye so.
Victory in 2024 is a must with the right General Secretary.
Elvis Efriye Ankra, he is capable. Elvis Efriye Ankra, he is credible. Elvis Efriye Ankra stands for people, party and power with unity of purpose. Vote Elvis Efriye Ankra for General Secretary of the NDC. Vote Elvis Efriye Ankra, the grassroots man. 2024 is a must.
From billion to billion, the NDC shall be.
Yo, a for a Makwa baby said they kind way my show NDC hour yet nam Today Ghana News TV so Today Ghana News TV ubenyaye Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, ubenyaye TikTok so you'll be a udi agro TikTok so pa so a ye wo no and utie so with me tie podcast so on Anchor FM and totally for mutie free Sakena Information Center. Munyina yadamase yachiacha munyina totally for a big shout out to you all. Yeniso de moye nyamishiramo. Now, answer the main introduce me guests. Me wo quick information and as announcement we said medema comrade eba Hanover Eradi no Friday ni Saturday. And say a organization team and organizing team of Hanover. Ese yenya nti ese omo de no bi atoto akoyemo a ompese delegates eba ehye no nso no boabo omo yi program na ye kono eye family nu. It is divided or categorized into two. The first section bra ye koto aba election section no e beto aba na yabo aba na hu de ɔware ne de wantimi anwe ne ye to aba wi a we go for a break. Then we come to the second session. Inauguration session. Because delegates have to have more and also inaugurate to them. It's saying when you force them to when say delegate be a bar at least on fa and tadim you. What you say? Party atadi and I say as it were dinner way. No. Ubeshe tamwa yebeko inauguration no about what time the NDC colors of course even dinner wear no utiminya NDC colors especially mema no mamwo NDC patakari ne fuguni ade anything NDC you can use it but then ye pese distinction ebemu because photo shoot no pese hu time wa yeah to a baron said the ambient and tea and said the comrades tea and the dinner time no and as a inauguration time so said the home office tea it's anti comrade Pat Pat Bedu no a former women's organizer or Hanover but in premier no ka say wo jena say ento abama no as deputy chapter women's organizer ono also SIA, an integral member of the organizing team, Hanover. Was it Yapantu Union man in him say, Union ma a makeup artist, but just because of mo, a makeup artist, according to yes, sister, no, we land the Friday, we lodge in the hotel, come on, na Saturday, no, or baby, I say, we yet touch up kakra, what you say, kakra near there, no. It will be arranged for you to have your makeup done. It's a mobile mamun's makeup. Dear, excuse me. Dear, sorry, mamun kakra. Dear, what kind of say, Nina Mono, and welcome to sa makeup na obabe no. A year free of charge. A year, his sister no, and as a Hanover for my fasaka no, a dear Tom so. Into okoye sa makeup na untria capre. Just go and beautify yourself. I said, I can't wait to see the elegant, gorgeous NDC ladies in Hanover on Saturday. It's an announcement. Okay, a tier for a set of medical kind on the comrades no was saying medical I start every a year comrade or more contest for youth organizership position. And then a mini asset where platform idea more with so delegate be a walk 10 minutes. 10 minutes no be make the thoughts through na delegates and aspirant no be making a thought na delegates na hu okay we so oba ye to abama no be say and the competence in ye so win why into oba obeto so and obey say and so be say strategy no dey ba so that delegates can make an informed decision. It means every crowd may call a comrade Julius and they na mama no akwaba ediaba man show NDC hour. Comrade mo akwaba ediaba man show NDC hour.
Yeah.
Biaboko there.
Na me adum bi biaboko.
Yeah, the Nyankopon ase. Ya say share bi.
Yeah.
I say this sort of boko.
Ya me adum this sort of boko. Say bi also.
Campaign
you guso kakra.
Very well. Yo, comrade, ready about tell. In the next 5 minutes, delegates, SCAPA, Facebook, so you be share with YouTube, you be share with Instagram, you be share with Twitter, you be share with TikTok, you be so great tier or podcast because of monumenty. One person more tifri home. A DNT and I yen to abama or beam na ebeye. And now youth organizer position twice because we are the incumbent youth organizer. The international delegates are two Obama will be a won't feel na day anymore. Patrol the next 5 minutes are there.
Okay, me that's it. I'll first say good evening to your team and all people listening across board. But before I start with my first 5 minutes, I'll touch on something that came across last week. There was a comment, I don't know the comrade, but there was a comment saying the incumbent youth organizer is running behind the women's wing. And I say, I'm seeking, what do you call it? I'm soliciting from the women's wing, but I want to clarify this, and I'll repeat again that the youth wing is always rallying with the women's wing. We cannot go and leave them because our women are those in charge of the youth. So I will keep repeating this, that is not the issue. We have no option than to be with our women's wing. That is why every program on the youth wing, we have our women's wing attached to it. Thank you. Hello, are you there? Comrade Alfred.
Yeah, please proceed.
Yeah. Okay, then I'll start by saying we will continue very good interpersonal skills to reach out both existing and potential members to garner their support and commitment for our dear party. And so we have realized that our kids born here in Europe, when they go to Ghana, they are not seen as Ghanaians. When they come back to Europe, they are not seen as Germans or Italians or Americans. This is one thing that is very disturbing because they are our future leaders. So when I'm being maintained my position, I will do my best to rally behind all this thing because the youth have so much potentials and they have been exposed in this side of the world. So we'll need them on board back home to help in the betterment of our dear party. Also, we have realized that our youth don't have a voice because they are always scared or they are always in the dark that, oh, these are old people here and there. When I come to office, I will make sure that the youth will have a voice in decision making and in discussions so that it will be an open ground for us all. Also, I will ensure the youth representation in key party bodies that will make them so comfortable to mingle out with our old ones already in and engage in multi-partisan spaces to spread information and also expect setbacks. I will not talk so much this evening. Thank you.
Thank you very much, comrades, for making your thought known to delegates. Yes, let me go to Comrade Julius. Comrade Maxwell. Maxwell Nati, or not so Abase, or the fresh energy, fresh ideas. Youth wing into what say or ba na wabe pre sa yakunyano. Comrade Yamakwaba.
Mejoso.
Comrade Maxwell, in the next 5 minutes, can you tell us, Adentina or pray, say to Abama be youth organizer, since you know, say youth organizer our Bojuma, Dentina or say to Abama next 5 minutes, make your visions and your programs known to delegates.
Medasi. First of all, metia ye for ni ya here for Mesa Eda ye organizing team me wo Hanover for us, Madam Pat Bedu, Omo Bojuma pa ye do masi. To say okay, say what can you say? I wanted to be voted as chapter executive. I believe say I am competent enough for the position. Number one, me can say I will make sure I make myself available for all executive meetings, which I have demonstrated. I've demonstrated that in being a member. I've been part of almost all the Zoom meetings that have been hosted. My attendance have always been one thing. I always try to attend meetings. I'm always there on the Zoom meetings. That is number one. And as a member, like the last time I talked about that one, as just a mere member, I made a lot of contributions in the meeting as well. Secondly, talking of contributions, I personally, like I said the last time, pledged a €500 contribution towards your Congress here, which I have fulfilled. I fulfilled to my promise. So, and thirdly, say, on contribution, I don't want to only say medisika ebeboa and say I want to be part of every way be every year party. Unlike I said the last time, I was involved in just being as a member. I was involved in so many part of the whole chapter process. Number one, maybe ni say me create Google Map personally for chapter. No, I created a Facebook, Twitter, Instagram account. Chapter. No, as we speak, Facebook page we have about 9,800 followers. Facebook page. And mostly what I want to say is say me ba say me power na me ba, like I said the last time, me main agenda 5 nyama and me jina so ready say omu fan to abama me. Number 1 youth mobilization. Say you bet me I get that youth in, I will try with my being a chapter organizer, a youth organizer, to mobilize all the youth here, because they say Kalusha, Germany, the youth are really far behind when it comes to politics. We believe politics is for no, but I will make sure I mobilize the youth on board of our chapter. And secondly, another thing is as just being a male member, I was able to organize with the help of millennial comrade Dr. Tamakuru, and we organized for the registration and registration of Mannheim. As we speak, Mannheim branch can make me a boasty of myself. Say I made it to come into existence. As we speak, me organize the registration right there with the help of Dr. Tamakuru and I Mannheim branch or Mannheim. So the main thing about when he say me delegated here, number 1, let's talk of trust and where the when it comes to holding a high office of such a pedigree. So I will make myself trust and worthy for our youth, and I believe when it comes to trust and worthy, it is really important holding such a position in the chapter. So I am somebody, I believe I am trust and worthy for delegate to believe in me. Some of the power make me aye sa jumano. Secondly, and the last time I made mention of me plans are make it up when it comes to say youth aspect or no. Youth mobilization, you better expanding across the youth in Germany. Secondly, you better try to organize these seminars. Because the youth has not been connected when it comes to the chapter, because youth na fairly because the youth has not been really engaged when it comes to our chapter. So I'll try to connect with other chapters in the diaspora. I say, let me hold these seminars to educate the youth and bring them on board of our chapter. And I'm speaking on this issue that I'm talking about. I'm speaking to our national youth organizer, Opariado, about this issue, and he told me he's ready anytime. So I am ready. He's ready to come and talk to us as in youth. So mikakra mi so me wa me se me nyame ya dum na me nya power me di beba na me di abeboa party no. Thank you.
Thank you, comrade, for say waka oba de oba beye. Meko comrade ade oba before sa meko no me koba me busa wo say why one of your aims ne say obe ebo youth na no, youth mobilization say that we see ka o kan no.
Yeah.
Me koba me busa wo say kwa be so na be so abo. How are you going to mobilize the youth in Germany? Me koba, I'll ask you this question, then you give us how you are going to mobilize the youth, because they say it's easier said than done. So let us know, concrete, what strategy are you putting in place to fulfill that agenda of youth mobilization? Because come Julius, na makoje ne second thought. You for way my show NDC hour. Mene youth organizer aspirants and a twin komoyi or mochre say to abama. the Omba ye, the Abwa NDC German Chapter, any NDC, Akatamaso Kesiano, any 2024, about a year Kwakotuno Ghana. And Unti na Yeshia. Come with more baby.
That's it.
You now come with and say, Unim say, as an organizer, say NDC, a be strong, say be weak, say be vibrant, say be ma win 2024 elections are. If I can see an edge na more organizers.
Yeah.
When they catch there, you to Obama wa the Oba ye. Wait my sack like so I know the 5 minutes nation. Dear na akamu was all the two tier for na eto madwene mu say woni nipa a was obudom kukuru muti to Obama ma wo. Na omoto Obama wa enkoye vote in vain. Na mo is going to be vote for victory. Kwana wenim.
That's it. I'm saying, yeah, him at the content, then no, me no short, you know, because me Juma Nangasana me be in the first 2 years, you know, I reflected across board. Yeah, me first 2 years in office, no, I was just not sitting at my Düsseldorf branch. I was seen in the various branches across Germany here, just projecting other branches to also stand on their feet and took advantage to pull the youth. So as I speak, I have a youth embodiment. We are always in communication. That is why I said the last time that in my tenure, I have made the youth front or the youth ring very attractive. So now we see most of the, most of the youth in various branches very active and of confidence. Also, we already have still in the pipeline a youth and women's ring seminar, and our guest speaker is Madam Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman, but because of their busy schedules, it's still on the hanging, but it has already had approval from the chapter executive, and we are still waiting. So if God willing, I'm still voted to maintain my position, I think I have done it before, so to do it again will normally not be a problem. I see myself as a duck. You might see the duck floating on the river, and you think that it is not doing anything. But believe me, what makes him flow on the river is because its legs are busily swimming underneath. And this is just one thing about me that all other comrades who know can testify that I can deliver when I say I can deliver. It's not about talking. It's all about showing what you can do, because it's easier said than done. And greatness is not achieved by possession or power or prestige, but rather discovered in humility and service. Thank you very much, Manoisi.
Yo, me that's a comrade Nyankopon Shrawo. Me ko na makeka message kakra aba na yako comrade Maxwell ho. So let me see the messages that have come in. Then I'll go to comrade Maxwell's. We free party na bedu ho. Was it good evening, comrade Alfred, and your special guest. Good evening, comrade. Every Tom Nutako was a good evening, comrades. We also Superior watching from Barcelona, Spain. John Akwenie was watching from Düsseldorf. And Leila Mahama, good evening, comrade, watching you from Bielefeld. And Doldorf Daffen was watching you from Karlsruhe, yeah. Where Samuel Kofi Agbono was we are watching you from Duisburg. Kudos to you both. And Alila Mahama, I saw how Comrade Julius devoted his time and strength at the Hanover Inauguration Day. He is in fact hardworking anyway. I just wish him and his opponent good luck. If we commit Leila Home. If we Tom Lutako, how will the candidates combine their chapter positions and their branch responsibilities? And now we free Tobo Saiho or say thumbs up, comrades. Victor Maxon or say good evening from Cologne. Yo, we any messages kakra aba may call quick comrade Maxwell on Makoje ne final thoughts ne visions are the entire or say and to man or na yahweh. Comrade, this is your last chance. Look into the face of delegates and speak to their hearts. They are listening.
Mirasi. Met me yami bad nika kakra no wana.
But they refrain from personal attacks.
Oh no, very not like that. But or make statement say or yeah, with Daka who float or we be out here Juma, they will not see her. But what I believe in is say who ye Juma, it should be seen by everybody. One thing I believe in is say who boy Juma, it should be seen by everybody across board. It shouldn't be say Yama who ye ama upe. We should all see what you are talking about. Secondly, me say to say me can't you know me as a guest and member, me I don't have any position, me need position there as a member. I've been able to organize Nyama Mika and there are other stuff I think I should let delegate to know because me plan me say Eban say Nyamia Domina voting me now me buying to where you have organization 2024 election I mobilize youth. Say if youth that are interested will go to Ghana on the campaign and support the election. That's another vision I have. And we'll set up a fund, a youth wing fund, chapter no, at the same time to help the 2024 election and campaign. And you know, Maria Kakra say just a normal member, no, Maria Kakra, and to me, share delegate, say they should have confidence in me, they should believe in me that I can do it. My everything, my Kakra, my Yamakiken, say so many omuntumami, be umnami be and twasuna, yena yen kabum ne because I can't say I can youth wings never Germany to say the truth, yena yenim. Atitia answer. We don't have a youth front. A new youth front to be our party. And say, where can you create? There's nothing like that. But I believe if I am giving the mandate, may bring all the youth across on board, and to work together with all my other youth in the youth organizers in the branch level. Now, partner for 2024 election. Thank you.
Thank you, comrade. Nyamisha say what me actually the o to abama wa oba obababeye yakopo nshirawo na onshira comrade Julius so the meet makana ze nyame enka mo nyina ho de mo nyina de ye NDC ye de ni Ghana puntu ni Ghana ye de ntia mo nyina Ghana ho do NDC ho do ntina mbaza mutu musi ho se ye to abama mo wa ba wi ni bia no will hold you to task. Say okay, to abama wa obeye nti wa ba wi ni bia no will hold you to task. The meka say nyame ena me de come ho do clean campaign and let your deeds speak for you on the Congress Day. Madam was say munya daje e be join ye oh my show NDC hour jumedi so nyakopo shambebre.
Yes, we da sipa.
Yes,
thank you.
Okay. And therefore, we delegate committee or more aspire to be voted for. So, bet my hold the office of the youth organizer, our NDC German Chapter. And what your monkey maybe call a year committee on person a 12 deputy chapter secretaries. na yakoje omo so the entire omo pese to aba mom na ombe hold that high office as deputy or vice youth secretary of the German chapter. Nti yen said adaje me kai mu biem say NDC ka wo join here YouTube where so subscribe to our YouTube channel and activate the notification button. Say Facebook so now like our page, now share page on various platforms. And of course, the YouTube can also be shared, and as Twitter, Twitch, and I say Instagram, and I will hear if like or subscribe to our channels so that anytime we have live piano, you will be notified. Na unshra Sakina Information Center I water tally. You say mutie na kupon sham bebre totally for nyina anye northern region for nyina ye chia yo me comrade omo pese to aba mo comrade John Baptist na e wono mo wono eye incumbent vice secretary or NDC German chapter and was said to nwasi will be mu say yes am to aba na ye renew the mandate na on toa na dwuma pa all year so as vice secretary for the next 4 years. And a woman or article the evening trip was a special edition, NDC German. Oh, make a headline. But anyway, comrade, you are welcome to my show NDC Hour once again.
Thank you, comrade, for having me.
Good. Comrade, as you are aware, Congress is just around the corner and delegates are confused who they should vote for. That is why this platform has been given to you to just streamline the thoughts of fellow comrades so that they can take a decisive decision. So why do you want delegates to vote for you or to renew your mandate as a vice chapter secretary?
Thank you very much, Comrade Alfred, for your wonderful question. But before I address my question, let me first of all say that you are doing a fantastic job for hosting this my show for a while, and your production team is also doing a wonderful job. And I want to extend warm greetings to comrades and to non-comrades who are watching us live from everywhere in the world. And as you rightly said, Germany is going to descend on Hanover. So my message is very simple. For the first 5 minutes, let me remind comrades that yes, I'm the current chapter vice secretary, and by profession, I'm a research associate, and I have been with the chapter for a while, and I've been contributing my quota as the chapter vice secretary for the past 2 years. So what I have to tell my dear comrades who will be descending in Hanover is that John has been tested, proving to occupy this position for this while. So I have done so well in the area of keeping records. I have taken minutes of over almost 20 minutes that I've taken. I have written various articles in the name of NDC, and I've been an invited secretary for external Zoom meetings together with the International Relations Director. I have done so much that for the period that I've been the chapter vice secretary. So all I'm telling delegates is that I have unfinished plans for the chapter. We all know that we love the party and we serve the party in various ways. So I'm doing all this not for a penny, but I'm doing this from the bottom of my heart to be able to make available my knowledge and experiences to the service of my party. I've already said it last time when we had our individual interactions. But now that I'm with my contender in the person of Comrade Albert, I want to say that I stand taller in terms of what I've achieved so far for occupying this position. All I want is that your endorsement for me to continue with this enthusiasm that I've already started with. Last week, as we all know, my contender, Comrade Albert, was saying that he wants to refresh the position of the Deputy General Secretary. I think that as we engage, he will be able to tell us what exactly he's going to do in order to refresh. And in any case, is this suggesting that at the current chapter vice secretary position is stagnated, it's not really up to task, or the whole chapter which has achieved so much within the 2 years. For me, what I have to say is that I have done so much, but for my next 5 minutes, the other 5 minutes that I'll have, I'm going to lay out my plans that I have for the NDC when you endorse me to be your chapter vice secretary again. If my time is not up, let me just mention some few plans. As the vice chapter secretary, according to Article 26, it's very clear. I don't have to do any special thing. I have, according to Article 26, subsection 3, the vice secretary is or shall assist the chapter secretary in the performance of his functions, and I have been doing so competently, dedicated, and devoted to my job. And so I have this is not something that I'm going to learn on the job. I have gotten the experience, and I'm ready to proceed to be able to help the incoming crop of leaders, new chapter executives, to build that strong foundation to be able to propel the chapter forward. For the first 5 minutes, let me put it here. Let me put a stop here. And when I'm asked what are my plans for NDC Germany chapter, I'm going to lay 5 solid plans that I have for the chapter. Thank you very much for the first part of this.
Yeah, thank you so much, comrades, for your making your thoughts known to delegates. Thank you so much. Now, comrade, let me go to Comrade Albert Alantechi to also seek his thoughts or his ideas. Wow, that is that was the article from the Evening Tribute, the special edition NDC German Chapter Conference. Deputy General Secretary who gets the nod. That this article, if you get Evening Tribute, you can read and know all about these two competent, handsome comrades. Comrade, you are welcome to my show in this hour once again.
Thank you very much, my brother, for having me again.
Yeah, I can see you are in the football mood this evening. That is patriotism. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Anyway, yeah, let's go straight to the point. Comrade, time is far approaching. We have only 2 days left to go to our congress in Hanover. And as you know, die-hard supporters know they are going to vote for you, or they know who they are going to vote for. But don't forget that there are floating voters. These floating voters are up to now confused who they should vote for. So can you make it clear, speak to the heart of the comrades, and tell us or tell them if they vote for you, what concrete measures or vision do you have for the NDC chapter as well as the NDC as a whole? The next 5 minutes is yours.
Yeah, thank you very much, Comrade Alfred, for having me again. And I'm always happy to be on your platform to be able to share my ideas with my colleague comrades. And I would also like to thank all delegates who will be making their way to Hanover come Saturday for us to do the very special duty of electing new officers to serve us for the next 4 years. As you rightly observed, I am in my Ghana JC. Today, I'm a proud Ghanaian, and I would also like to extend a word of congratulations to the Black Stars for putting at least a smile on the faces of Ghanaians, especially in these trying times where everybody is gnashing, where there's gnashing of teeth, and people are really struggling to put food on their table. So in these times, anything at all that can put a little bit of joy on the faces of Ghanaians is very much welcome. And I'm happy that the Black Stars were able to do that, if it was just for, a few minutes or a few hours or a day or two. I have followed the exploits of the national team over the past tournament. And I mean, as a football enthusiast, I like football, but in everything that I do, I also try to learn something from that and see how best I can apply that to my life. And the exploits of the Black Stars over the past over the tournament has taught me a lot of lessons, which I think are also going to be beneficial for not just for me, but also for the delegates moving forward as we go to Hanover for our elections. You are asking me why contest for this position, but I would like to, answer your question by, starting from even why engage in active partisan politics. One is better off sitting in his small corner and just minding his own business. But why engage in active partisan politics? And I would, this is maybe quite a personal story, but I'm sure that lots of comrades who are watching me and who would be coming to Hanover also have these personal stories which they are dealing with. And for me, it's important that we share these, and these bring home the point. As you may know, over the past few years, I have been in Germany as a student. And being away from home, one of the few moments that I look up to as a student is usually when I receive calls from my friends and family, at least so that they give me a feeling of home, and I feel very much at home when I talk to them. Unfortunately, just last Thursday, while or a few days ago, while the Black Stars were struggling to put a smile on the faces of Ghanaians, the finance minister, under that, went to Parliament and presented a budget. And I'm sad to say that in the budget that he presented, one of the key provisions was that government bonds, people who hold government bonds are not going to receive any interest. Now, guess what? Why this is personal to me? It's personal to me because, as I said here, both parents of mine are retirees who put together have worked over 70 years of their life serving Ghana. And government of Ghana have made it compulsory that they put as a part of their income away, which is invested in government bonds, so that when they go on retirement as they are, they can have a comfortable life. Now, with this current policy, as I sit, I am unsure whether my parents, who have worked diligently for Ghana, are even going to receive the little pension that is due them come next year. Now, those days when I used to look up to hearing calls from Ghana from my parents, now when I see calls from them, I panic. And I am sure that there are a lot of comrades out there who also receive calls from Ghana, and they panic because everybody is hot. Everybody is asking for money from them. And the joy that we used to have from home is gone. And these are the reasons that prompt people like me to no longer sit on the fence, but to bring ourselves out so that we can also contribute to be able to solve some of these things and save the situation. And the last time when I appeared on your program, I said that to be able to solve some of these things, charity begins at home. And that is why I have decided to do this by serving, the party that I belong to, which is NDC, in the German chapter. And to make this party strong, and to build a strong structure so that we can be able to capture power come 2024 and save Ghanaians from this doom that the undeserved doom that they are going through. And I just made a statement. In that statement, I said, make this party strong, build a strong structure to be able to win elections. Two key things are important there. Strong, to be able to win elections. So strong and win elections. Which presupposes that the current team, as it were, in my opinion, is not strong enough. I mean, some people may disagree with me, but the basis for me saying it's not strong enough is because the last time we went into elections with this team, with this structure as it stands, we lost. And you cannot say that you have a strong team when you are losing elections, which is the reason why I am calling for to refresh the system. I am not saying that the whole team is bad, but there are some elements in the team that need to be strengthened so that we can be able to win the next elections. And as I said, that I drew a number of lessons from the participation of the Black Stars in this tournament. If you follow the Black Stars, you see that in their first game, they tried, but they lost. And the coach took notice. He took notice and made changes in the next game. In the next game, he took out some players and brought in some players. In the first team, for instance, Jordan Ayew was sat on the bench and brought later in the game. In the second game, the coach noticed that that was an error. Brought in Jordan to start the game. First half, Jordan gave a very nice curling cross, first goal for Ghana. In a few minutes, after 32 on uninterrupted passes, or 31, another cross from Jordan, and there was a goal. This tells us a story that if you try a team that loses, you have to make changes, refresh the team, take out some players, bring in new players with new ideas, new energy, and you shall get results. But that is not the only lesson that the Black Stars taught us. The Black Stars also taught us another lesson, that in everything that we do, everybody has a role to play. And once that role is played, that person is withdrawn and another person comes in to help the team. And I give you another example. In the game that we won, Abdul Kudus scored 2 goals. 2 goals. One would say that he has done so well. They should allow him to play. But the coach saw at a point that he had contributed his quota. So the coach did what? Withdrew him when he knew that we were under so much pressure, and replaced so that they will see us out and ensure that we win the match. So politics, like football, is about strategy. When you notice that the game is changing, you make the appropriate changes. So
okay,
that you can win.
Thank you so much.
And that is
your time has elapsed. Your time has elapsed. You don't have time anymore. Your conto is there. Anyway, thank you so much for your submissions. I hope that comrades have heard you, and they will make an informed decision on the 3rd of December. And let me go and take the last 5 minutes from Comrade Na to also make his point, because he said, Comrade, you are welcome back.
Yeah, thank you very much, Comrade Alfred, for having me back.
Before you proceed, I want to ask you one question, because in your first 5 minutes, you said that you had an unfinished plans.
Exactly.
And this is too ambiguous. Can you go specific? What are the plans that you are talking about? And then what are this your 5 vision that you have for the chapter? Be clear, please.
Yeah, thank you so much, Comrade Alfred, for this great question. But before I address my my unfinished plan, I want to address at least two issues that my contender, Comrade Albert, raised. He made mention of the fact that we as a party, we lost the elections because we didn't have, for example, a functional structure. I find this to be very intriguing, because NDC, as old as it is, and we have governed this Ghana for as far as I know, the party that has governed this country for many years than any other political party. I find it very unfortunate that he would refer to the fact that the structures are lacking. And more so, he didn't also refer the structures being not functional with respect to German chapter. And I can tell you, within the 2 years that we have been in power, we've been in the position of the chapter executive board, we have done so much. We've registered the chapter, we've achieved a lot, and I cannot speak for the chapter. And the other point he made was the fact that he dwelt much on the Black Stars play. And I do agree. I also love football. I've been following, and thank God I'm on holiday and I was able to watch the Black Stars against the victory that we got. But before that, the match between Ghana and Portugal, the changes that were made, he said at times you have to bring out some players and then bring in the others to refresh. I'm wondering what he's talking about. Even in that particular game that our coach changed made substitutions, Coach Adu. I mean, he was being criticized. Kudus assisted Ayu to score, and he took them out. So you don't have to say that you must take people out in order to bring them for new people to come and play. We don't do this. Now, let me go to my unfinished plans. It is very important that some of these things some of us are doing, I made that very clear. I'm not, we all know this. I'm not the only one saying that we don't get even a penny for doing this. But I know how much my time worth per hour, as all of us do. And the minimum wage for in Germany per hour is 11 euros. But mine is twice or triple of that. So the fact of the matter is that we are doing this for the love of the party. And my unfinished plans are these. The first unfinished plan is that I am going to champion chapter unity. It is very important because for us to come to power, it is not only the NDC in Ghana that is going to help us to be able to unite to capture power. We have to all help, especially in the diaspora. And Germany is a very unique one. So I'm going to work very hard to ensure that the unity of the unity among us as comrades in the chapter is paramount. The second one is it has not been clearly defined in our constitution. Article 26, as I said, the deputy secretary assists the secretary in the performance of his duties, but there are no specific areas where the assistant will come in. So I'm going to champion this by consulting with my boss, who is going unopposed, Comrade Dr. Jerome Ban, so that some specific functions that he's supposed to carry will be delineated to the deputy secretary, so that he can perform this to the best of his ability. That has been, he has done that, but I think that we will do that. This other one is, he also made a move by delegating me to carry out workshop with respect to roles of chapter positions. For example, the chairman of the branch, the secretary, and the organizer. I've already started this, and so it is not finished. It is going to be rolled out for the whole chapter, so the new chapter executives who will be coming, I will help to champion this so that we will all come together, either by Zoom or in person, for us to be able to finish off this plan that I have started with. And the last of it is for me to just call to duty all comrades, because you don't have to sit aloof and expect that people should choose leaders for you. I have exhibited my potentials. I have been able to do for the past years what I was mandated to do as a chapter vice secretary. I don't have to take on the roles of the chapter secretary. No, that is not my role. If I do so, I'm usurping the powers of the chapter secretary. And so I'm calling on all of you to assess the two of us who should occupy this position to be able to help the chapter, to establish a very good foundation. For me, I see it as a huge achievement if after my tenure, the chapter has a very strong foundation to say that we in the diaspora, Germany NDC chapter can stand to whoever, either the NDC, the UK chapter or the US, which have been very strong and they've been in existence for a while. Germany chapter is a third force, and I'm ready to champion that so that 2024, we will make sure that NDC comes to power. And I have a role to play, and I've not been passive, and all I'm asking for is your endorsement so that I continue what I've been doing, and I've been doing best. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Comrade, for making this your unfinished plans clear. Now I can confidently say that there is no ambiguity in your unfinished plans. And of course, the decision is with the delegates. They would have to think through and then analyze the two of you. Of course, both of you are so much competent. And definitely one will have to occupy the office. But thank you so much for your dedication. Thank you for availing yourself to do this voluntary service to NDC and of course Mother Ghana. NDC and Mother Ghana is proud of you and is proud of all aspirants for your dedication. Thank you so much, Comrade.
Thank you, Comrade Alfred.
Yeah. So, viewers, this is my show, NDC Hour. Today we have the comrades who are aspiring to be voted for in the offices in our German chapter, such as the youth organizer position, the deputy chapter secretary positions, the deputy communication officer positions, and then the vice chairmanship position. These are the aspirants we have here today. They are making their visions known to our able delegates who will be going to Hanover on the 3rd, or who will have a congress in Hanover on the 3rd of December. Some will come on Friday. I know that others will be there on Thursday, of course. Yeah, but at the end of the day, the D-Day is on the 3rd of December. And to add to it, there is a quick announcement that delegates should come usually with 2 costumes or attire, because the program is into 2 sections. That is the elections part and then the inauguration part. So the usual NDC Lacoste or the NDC colors on the elections part should be seen by each and every delegate wearing NDC colors. And then after the elections, we'll have a quick break for delegates to change. And then where the ladies should wear dinner, wear or whatever attire on the gentlemen will also change themselves to suit the occasion of the inauguration. So please take note of that and come with at least 2 clothes or 2 attire, so that if the opportunity is given, you can change yourself to fit the occasion. And also to our women, Comrade Pat has a fantastic offer for you. He has brought down a makeup artist, and I think this makeup artist, where is she from? Is it in Germany or Berlin or in UK? I don't know. I'm not too sure. Excuse me, but of course, he'll be in Hanover on Friday, and then our women or our ladies will have the opportunity to go and have free makeup, free of charge. You are not going to pay a dime. All costs have been taken care by Comrade Pat and his or her team. Thank you so much, Comrade Pat and your team. We really appreciate the energy you are pumping into making this Congress a success. We really, really, really appreciate that. Kudos to you, Comrade. Let me go and read some comments that have come in. Then after that, I'll move to my next aspirant. That will be those aspiring to be voted for as deputy vice chairman. Comrade, yeah, sorry, your first 5 minutes you use more than 10 minutes, and because of time, it's a bit, I have to say that time wouldn't permit me to have you again for the next, because the time is exhausted. But then in 1 minute, make your closing remarks, please.
My closing remark generally would be that I would urge all comrades to make it a point to come to Hanover. We are going to make history in Hanover. So I'm calling on all comrades, do well to come. For those who cannot, but do well to support us, as the Hanover comrades are doing very well, fantastically well, to host us. So we all should show up in our numbers and come and help us build a strong structure in Germany that helps the strong structure in Ghana to win elections 2020 for Ghana, so that we can serve our fellow countrymen very well. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing all of you in Hanover.
Thank you so much, Comrade. That is Comrade Albert Alandechi. He's aspiring to be voted for as a deputy chapter secretary. As you heard him, he has more energy, more ideas, and comrades, you have the power. Decide on the 2 competent delegates, comrades who you want to hold the office in the next 4 years. Comrade, thank you so much for making time to appear on my show, NDC Hour. Now, let me read some few messages, then I'll go to Comrade Omar Mahmoud, and then Comrade Nyakum. This is from Leila. I say, Inshallah, we will be there. And then Hilseniel Ahovi, Dr. Na, you have spoken well. We will work together. Eyezu. John Aqua, we are not discussing football here, please. He used football as an analogy. Comrade Alfred, you are really good at your job. We are proud of you. Thank you, comrade. This is from Ajenkwan Media House. Greetings to all the aspirants and wish all of them the best. And this is John Aqua. I will say refresh the system here in the German chapter or the national. Could the comrade explain that further? This question can be put to the comrade when he comes to Hanover or when he's seen face to face in Hanover. Whatever questions that we have here, because of time, we can't attend to all questions. But of course, a great opportunity to be given on the 3rd of December to have direct interaction with the fellow aspirants, various aspirants, and then ask them whatever questions you want to ask them to actually satisfy your curiosity. Thank you so much. Now, let me go to comrades that are aspiring for the vice chairmanship position. Is Comrade Nyakun on the line? If Comrade Nyakun is on the line, then I would want to begin with Comrade Nyakun because he is an incumbent vice chairman and he wants to be voted for us, or that he wants to be retained in office. So if Comrade Nyakun is there, of course, I'll have him. But it seems that Comrade Nyakun isn't there yet. If Comrade Nyakun is not there, then I will go to the communication officers, and then a person of Comrade Emmanuel Arta, and then Comrade Xavier Ametefe. These comrades are new in the chapter executive position. None of them are in the current chapter executives. So here there's no incumbent and there's no new order, whatever. Let me go to them and then welcome them to my show NDC Hour. First, I want to go to Comrade Emmanuel Arta. Then I will start with him.
Oh, yeah, it's dark. Why? It's dark. The camera is not showing. The light is not showing. Okay.
Yes, my viewers, this is my show NDC Hour. We are streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. We are also on Twitch and TikTok. We are live there. And of course, if you want to listen to us on podcasts, you can find us on Anchor FM. And of course, I want to say a big shout out to our fellow comrades in Tatale who are listening to us live on Shakina Information Center. Comrade, we say shout out to you all. God bless you for always making time to tuning in to my show NDC Hour. And of course, this whole thing is on Today Ghana News platform. Today Ghana News TV is one of the vibrant online platforms that one can have. Please, businessmen and women, companies, you can have your products, goods, and services advertised on Today Ghana News TV because we are live worldwide on all social media platforms that you can find. And of course, our rates are also moderate. So please contact us and we will get you a very fantastic, juicy offer. Now, let me see if Comrade Arta is ready. If he's not ready, then let me have Comrade Xavier Ametefe. I think that you have technical challenges with Comrade Arthur's system because we can't see him. So let me go to Comrade Ametefe. If he's there, then we can start with Comrade Xavier Ametefe.
So let me go to Comrade Ametefe. If he's there, then we can start with Comrade Xavier Ametefe. So let me go.
Comrade, you are welcome to my show NDC Hour. Comrade, you are welcome.
Sir, thank you, sir. Good evening.
Good evening. It's nice meeting you today. Today's our first time, right?
Yeah, today is the first time I'm
nice
also seeing you.
I'm privileged to host you today.
And I'm also privileged to be on your show tonight.
Thank you. Comrade, can you tell us who is Comrade Xavier Ametefe? Can you tell us brief about yourself?
Yeah. As you've already mentioned the name, my name is Xavier Ametefe. I come from the Volta region, to be precise. I was born and raised in Kumasi, Idara Bara, that is Sujalai. I am a Reverend Minister of Assemblies of God, and also I'm a family man. I have 5 children, 4 boys, 1 girl.
Thank you. And which branch are you?
I am an entrepreneur also.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that is briefly about me.
And which branch are you here in Germany?
Frankfurt branch, please.
You are in Frankfurt branch. Okay.
Yeah.
Then the next 5 minutes, Comrade, delegates are anxious to hear from you why they should vote for you to become Deputy Communication Officer. If you get a nod as Deputy Communication Officer, what are you going to bring on board? What are your plans for the communication wing or team in the German chapter?
Thank you so much. Let me use this opportunity once again to thank and also greet your viewers. I want to use this opportunity to say hello to all our viewers and then our listeners all over the world. And I also want to thank our host for the opportunity given to me, at least, to communicate to our delegates who will be coming to Hanover, to give us the nod in order to also help the chapter and also the party as a whole. If I am given the nod, or the reason why I believe I should be given the nod is we know communication is a vital area in our politics and even in our life as a whole. So if I am given the nod, I already have my boss, Comrade Jesper there, who is doing a very fantastic job. Mine is to work in hand with him, because if you look at my motto, I say we can do it. Yeah, we can do it. There's nothing that cannot be achieved if we come together. Because when you read the Bible, when it goes to the book of Genesis chapter 11, you realize that the people of Babel, when they were together, they were building and building and building until God realized that these people, if I don't stop them, they will become something else. So you have to put confusion of language among them so that they couldn't go on. So he's already doing a very fantastic job. And then I am into it to help him strategize together, put our ideas together, and also communicate to our audience, because communication is our understanding your audience and also know what they want. And in the area we are today, as we are waging a war to take over this country in order to restore sanity, we need communication, because some of the things that hurt us in 2016 was lack of a clear communication. When our opponents were attacking, lying upon our former flag bearer, we couldn't counter-attack them in order to send a clear message to the populace that, look, all that has been laid there or all that has been said in outside there are lies. And this is one of the things that I'm going to support my boss for us to do. We are going to dig into the system, get informations, clear informations. I am not a person who attack people's personality or people's character or the party. What we are going to put out there is our policies. You know, we have our manifesto. The party have principles. These are some of the things we are going to make clear to our audience and to our populace too. I mean, the voters, for them to know that, look, we are coming into what? To give you what we promise. And I believe that whatever message we will put there, we will make sure that the people understand and they buy it. And whatever that comes that is not true, we will quickly what? Repair. I mean, we will quickly refuse it and then make it clear where it belongs. So these are some of the things that we are going to do. If I'm giving the nod.
Thank you so much, comrade. Thank you so much for making your thought known to delegates. I'll come back to you and ask you one or two questions, but before I come back, let me go to Comrade Arthur and then take his also Comrade Arthur, you are most welcome once again.
Thank you, Comrade Alfred.
Unfortunately, I apologize to our viewers for the technical hitch.
Thank you.
Because I think our viewers are struggling to see your face. You know,
it's kind of weird because when we started,
are you a nurse or who are you? You are hiding your face.
Even before you started, my camera was clear. I've been waiting, and all of a sudden, I don't know what happened. Anyway, everything just went off, and something.
Yeah, that is technology for you. Sometimes you don't have control over it. So it's good that at least you can hear your voice. And moving straight to the point.
Yeah.
Comrade, you are in Bremen branch, I guess, right?
Exactly. I'm in Bremen.
For how long have you been active in Bremen branch?
Oh, I've been in Bremen branch actively, if not mistakenly, 3 to 4 years. I think
3 to 4 years.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, 2, 3, 4 years.
And so after all this while, why now? Why have you availed yourself now to be voted for to take the office of the Deputy General Secretary? Deputy Communication Officer in the German chapter.
Communication Officer. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Comrade Alfred. And I want to greet each and everyone listening to us. And I thank everyone for giving us the opportunity to come to their phones, their TVs, and all their social medias to communicate our thoughts and our intentions to them. The main reason why I want to be part of the communication team of the NDC is that after all said and done, after the 2016 election, you sit down to do retrospect and see where you had wrongs and why we could not win and why we're government in power and we lost. And we realized that part of me and my team, part of the reason why we lost was our communication, because we could not communicate enough to the public. And MPP took advantage of that and spread falsehood and lies about NDC. And basically, the lies helped them in coming to power. So it's like for some time, we were like discussing it. So when we discussed all the issues basically about the communication aspect, we realized that there's a little bit of shortage there that we were supposed to have done that we didn't do. So then why don't we take it upon ourselves to basically, even in Bremen, the NDC was not all that attractive. So let's take it upon ourselves and communicate it to the people in Bremen for them to know that there's NDC in Bremen. Whilst there's NDC in Bremen, there's NDC in Germany. Then we can't take our message afar. Like the saying goes, charity begins at home. So we started spreading the message in Bremen, and people were like, do we have NDC in Brim? He said, yeah, we had NDC in Brim. But it was just that during the COVID, we were doing it basically online and we're not given the opportunity to come out. So now we are out and people are getting to know us and it's becoming attractive. So a few friends urged me, based on the job you've done, it will be better for you to push it ahead and do what you are doing, because at least at the end of the day, you're able to communicate with people better for them to understand you and stuff like that. That is part of the reason why that made me decided that I had to go for this position.
But if I understand you correctly, you are an integral part or member of BRIM NDC reorganization. If you are leaving them to the chapter position, then it means that Bremen will still go back to its old states.
No, it's not so. Actually, I've given my word to my chairman that no matter where I go, my route is Bremen, and till Bremen stands on its feet, I'm not going anywhere.
So currently,
I cannot act as an executive member in Bremen.
That is
no
correct.
2 ways about that. But I will help him in any possible way that he calls upon me. You understand? You don't need a position.
Are you the current Bremen communication officer?
I was. I'm no more.
Sorry. Yeah, were you? were you the communication officer in Bremen? Okay.
Exactly.
So now that you are leaving them, who will take over?
I'm not leaving them.
I mean the position.
I've left the position, but you don't need a title to function.
No, I'm not talking about your function. I'm talking about your successor. Do you have somebody? Did you nurture someone to take over?
No, basically, it was this position came after we've done our elections, and now it will be difficult for us to put somebody there now because the elections are over.
Okay.
But then, in consultation with the executives, we are doing something to find a suitable person to take the position up.
Thank you so much.
Understand? So, like I was saying, I will not do it officially, but in any way possible that I can help to bring out the German position, I will definitely do that.
Thank you so much, comrade, for making your first thought to delegate. Of course, I'll come back to you, but before that, let me go to comrade Ametefe and then ask him what his communication strength lies, or is. Where lies his communication strength? If comrade Ametepe is there, he has to tell us.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, comrade.
Thank you, Mr. Alfred. Yeah, you
are a communicator.
As the saying goes, communication goes with organization. And as I told you, I'm in the Frankfurt branch. The branch was not there until, with the help of some few friends, I brought it together. And now there is life in Frankfurt. Why am I saying so? Because it is through communication that we were able to bring Frankfurt up again. And I can tell you, authoritatively, that we are doing very, very, very well. Yeah, even though it's like a Paul Ambantem or chain a decline for, that is how Frankfurt has become now.
Comrade, let me ask you,
in terms of when it
comes
to, yeah.
I want to ask you a specific question because of time.
Yeah.
Because this question is a joker question. You see yourself as a communicator, and you want to be voted for to become a deputy communication officer. First of all, the first question: where lies your strength? Where do you have your communication strength? Is it from verbal or written or both? First of all,
please come again with a question, sir.
What are your strengths as far as communication is concerned? Are you fit, or do you strive to see your strength in written communication or verbal communication?
Yeah, in all areas, in written, in verbal. Yeah, because already I have an online radio station which I started almost 10 10 years ago. So I've been communicating, and I have a website that I've been publishing. I've been writing articles and publishing.
Okay.
So yeah, I work all around. Yeah.
Okay.
When you go to ajinkwa.com, ajinkwaradio.com, you see our website. I post articles, and then I also sometimes host programs. Yeah. So this will help me a lot to communicate more.
Thank you so much, comrade. Then in 1 minute, this is my show NDC, our platform. We have been given this slot by Today Ghana News TV to host our shows every Wednesday. If you get a note to become a communication officer, what specifically are you going to do to make sure this channel becomes one of the biggest?
Yeah, I will always make myself available with informations. That is what I first, when I was doing the introduction, I first said that, we get informations, and then we put it out there. And when there is anything that is false about our party, about our flag bearer, quickly we find out the truth, and then what we counter the information. So anytime that we are called upon, or anytime we have an information, since you are the host, we will just contact you that we want to come on the program. I will seek permission from my boss when necessary, come on board, come on live, and then also disperse the information.
Thank you so much, comrade. Thank you so much. Because of time, in 30 seconds, delegates are watching you speak to their hearts against 3rd December Congress.
Yo, thank you so much. Delegates, the saying goes like, you are the one who holds the power. All that I can tell you this evening, that you have heard what I want to bring on board. And I am urging you, delegates, that come on the 3rd of December, give me a nod, and you will never regret it, because I am bringing a fresh ideas on board to help my communication director in order to disperse all the messages that we can take, and then bring new things on board, and so that the party can come power 2024, and also the chapter can be enlarged, and then also move forward to become one of the greatest chapters in diaspora. Thank you so much, and I wish to see you, everybody, on the 3rd December in Hanover. May God richly bless you, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, comrade, and we wish you also a very good luck in the elections. Thank you. Now let me go to Comrade Emmanuel Arta to solicit or seek his thoughts. Comrade, you are welcome back.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, the question I asked Comrade Ametefe, I'm asking the same question.
Yep.
As a communicator, if you have to do SWOT analysis of yourself, just speak about your strength. Where lies your strength?
My strength lies in both in public speaking and in writing. But I'm mostly good in speaking, and I'm also good in writing. That is it.
Oh, okay. Now, if you are all round, both written communication and verbal communication, you are fit there. Specific question. This is a platform for the NDC German chapter. We are hosting every week or every Wednesday my show NDC Hour. If you get a nod as a deputy communication officer, what are you bringing on board, or what will you do to make this platform one of the biggest?
It's the branding. We need to brand it. Branding is everything nowadays, and if you don't brand it, people will not see what actually it entails. So I'll urge people wherever they are that this is the time for them to listen to what actually is happening and the right information that they need to know concerning NDC and concerning Ghana. Be it an NDC hour, I will urge each and everyone I know to listen to it, to tell a friend to be able to listen to whatever NDC has for Ghanaians in Germany, in the diaspora, in Ghana as a whole.
Thank you so much, Comrade Emmanuel Arthur. Comrade, you've heard our two competent comrades who are vying or aspiring to be voted for to become deputy chapter communication officers. They are both competent. They've made their points. You have the power to make a decision. So please, on the 3rd of December, if you are still not clear who you should vote for to become deputy communication officer, please, on the 3rd of December, approach them and then have interaction with them. Then you can solicit a very solid information or feedback from them, so that you can use that to make an informed decision, because communication is the backbone of every organization, especially when it has to do with politics. So thank you so much, Comrade, for your time. Now let me read the last messages that have come. I have been told that the chairman or those who are vying for the vice chairmanship position aren't there. So I'll read my last messages or comments. Then after that, if they are still not there, then we'll wrap up the show. This is from Komelela. Wow, you can say that again. This is from Aboteka Light. Thank God we have true men, not NPP having men for empty vision. This is from Mumuni Banda Sina. Also, Julius is the best man for the job. He is a man of integrity. We stand with you, and I know for sure you have already won even before the election day. We are with you, comrade. Together with you, we can recapture power from the failure government. This is from Ajenkwan Media House. Thanks so much for your time. God bless you, and keep watching and listening to NDC Hour. Thank you so much. This is where time will permit us. Unfortunately, our comrades who are aspiring to be voted for as vice chairman are not there. So we are pleased waiting for the able deputy vice chairman. Unfortunately, the vice chairman are not there. They are not online. And because of time, I don't know why they aren't online. So we would just wrap up the show from here. Then before I wrap up, let me quickly send this announcement through what I said earlier before the beginning of the show. That on the 3rd of December, comrades should come with 2 attire. Oh, okay. I've received a message that Comrade Dennis Omar says he's at the backstage. So then, producer, can you pull him out from the backstage so that I can begin with him? Comrade Omar is at the backstage, because I just received a notification that he's live or he's there. So if he is, then of course I would want to have him so we can proceed with him. So as we are waiting for Comrade Dennis, as I was saying, so you come with 2 attire first. The program is in 2 sections. That is the election section and then the inauguration part. Now, when we are done with the elections, we have the opportunity to change ourselves for the inauguration. Excuse me. Now, for the photo shoot to become more visible or interesting, we want to see the difference between the elections and the inauguration. Therefore, comrades are, I'm receiving information from my producer that Comrade Dennis, you aren't connected. You are not at the backstage. So please, if you can check your device, because we can't find you at the backstage. So please check your device and then try and click the connect button. Sometimes if you log in, you see yourself and you think that you are already in the studio. But of course, that is just a step away from the studio. So please look through your screen and then click the connect button. That will give you access to enter the studio. Thank you so much. Please let me know if he comes live. If not, then as I said, we'll wrap up the show. So Congress should bring two ATA so that after the elections, they will have the opportunity to change themselves and then wear something parties, right? So you know what I mean? You know, the men can wear this Batakari NDC colors if you have. If you don't have, you can wear anything NDC colors, a jacket, political suit, everything is welcome for the inauguration. And of course, our ladies, a special package is awaiting you. That is the makeup. We have a professional makeup artist that we have brought down just because of you. But we want you to look gorgeous as usual. So when we break, the ladies have the opportunity to go to the hotel room where the makeup artist is lodging and then have your makeup done as you want it. And this would add spices to the show. So this is the information that the organization team want me to bring across. And of course, the program starts exactly at 9:30. So please, comrades, by 9 o'clock, make sure you are at the conference hall so that we can start on time. And of course, come with NDC colors. Thank you. Yeah, producer, do we have the chairman there? If not, viewers, this is my show, NDC Hour. We are live on Today Ghana News TV. And we are streaming live also on YouTube. On satellite, you find us. We are live on Instagram. You can find us also live on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch. And of course, if you want to listen to us, you can listen to us on podcast on Anchor FM. If today is the first time you are joining the show, please on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel and activate the notification button. And on Facebook, like our page and share the page to others so that they can also have the opportunity to watch the show. Yeah, and any platform that we are watching us from, please like our page, subscribe to our channel, and share it for us. Thank you so much for your commitment, and we appreciate your time and your commitment to Today Ghana News TV and my show NDC Hour. Today I'm not feeling too well, as you can see. I've been coughing as along the line, but because of the love we have for the party, because of the love we have for Mother Ghana, because of the love we have to see Ghana prosper, that is why we are all here. I thank all comrades that made time to join the show, and God bless you. We'll meet on 3rd December in Hanover, live and colored. Then we'll see how the Congress will go. And of course, Comrade Pat has assured us that this Congress in Hanover is going to be second to none. What you have never experienced, that is what we are going to experience in Hanover on the 3rd December. So please come one, come all, and let's, with unity, move the NDC German chapter forward, make it vibrant, solid in the diaspora, and then make our voice heard across the globe. And of course, it will transcend to the victory in 2024. My name is Alfred Kuyoli, your host of the NDC Hour. Thank you for making time to join us. We'll see each other possibly next week. Then, of course, I'll bring you reports from what happened in Hanover on the 3rd. So see you next week. Bye.
Suzuza.
representing you.